Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you. Our region's business, improving our economy, creating jobs, and strengthening communities. Innovation, collaboration, transformation, and the people making it happen. Join us as we take a closer look at our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, teaching entrepreneurship to kids through art and getting them really young. Plus, investing in training the workforce of the future as a career school expands in Westmoreland County. But first, if incubators are great for tech startups and early stage businesses, why not bring the concept to beauty salons? That's the idea behind a new franchised approach to the beauty business that's now springing up in our region. Steve Bruner is co-owner of Sola Salon Studios, and welcome. Good to have you here.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, so you've been in the salon business for much of your career, running the Supercuts franchise. It's still all over the place, right?
Correct.
But yet, at some point, you decided this Sola concept was new and improved. So what led you in that direction?
Well, it's truly a cliche, but it's a game changer in the beauty profession. In most of the other rest of the country, studio salon proliferation is occurring, whereby facilities are being built where stylists, nail techs, massage, anything in the beauty realm, entrepreneurial-minded individuals are looking to a place like Sola Salons for a place to actually open their own business.
Okay, so they want to be their own boss, basically. And in the traditional model, somebody owns the salon and they're working for that boss. Maybe they're sharing revenue or whatever the model is, but at the end of the day, they're still kind of an employee or the relationship with the boss. How does the Sola model work differently?
Well, the Sola model is that we have taken away the upfront cost of opening a salon, and it can be very expensive. Lots of plumbing, of course, electrical, HVAC. So if you have the dream of having your own salon, which almost every single beauty student does, it's not like the accounting profession, for instance, where maybe half of the room of accounting students are anxious to someday have their own practice. When you're addressing, as I did one day, a whole room of, say, 60 beauty school students, every single one of them, way back or right up front, already have their salon named.
Sure.
But unfortunately, with the expense of opening a salon and the business acumen required to operate a salon, pay the bills, and all the rest of it, it's a big barrier to entry. What Sola does is we build the studio, and actually there are numerous studios in a community of, say, 5,000 or 6,000 square feet. Okay. So there might be 30 such operators, and the proposition is we'll build the ready-to-go salon. You move in, bring your clients, and start operating. And we take care of everything. We even obtain the salon license. We pay the power bill. We put the salt down on the sidewalk out front during a snowstorm.
They pay a rent model? Is that what it is? They pay a certain amount of money every month as a fixed cost for them to be able to operate in this in their own space?
They do. It's very difficult to try to estimate all the variable expenses with the property, but there is a weekly fee that we actually electronically debit from the individual's account. And for that, we supply everything. We supply cleaning services. We make sure that the wireless internet is operating. So what happens is the beauty professional is behind the chair, generating revenue, doing what they went to school to do, and what they truly love to do, rather than writing checks late into the night, having redirectional conversations with employees, dealing with salon drama, et cetera, et cetera.
All the fun of management, right?
Right.
It's just not, at the end of the day, it's not for everybody, I guess.
That's right.
So this concept was first developed where?
This concept was first developed in Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
And it's very young.
So you
I
just
think.
stumbled on it a few years ago?
Well, it was a fortuitous thing. A fraternity brother of mine came up with the idea, and he called me and said, you've been in the salon business for 2 decades. Tell me what you think of this. And I'll tell you, Bill, at first I came away thinking, you've got a bunch of entrepreneurs that are one door down from one another competing against each other?
Yeah, how can that possibly work? Right,
talk about drama. But it doesn't work that way. What happens is each one has their own corral of just enthusiastic fans in terms of clients that would never jump next door. They come to Jane because she is a fabulous, talented individual. And the clients turn into these fans, like, atta girl, way to go. They turn into referral generators. It's really intoxicating.
So you heard about this, got into it early, and have been you've been opening other franchises around the country before you brought it here at home?
Right. Let's just say that other states are a little bit more receptive to this concept. There is a decades-old paradigm in the State Board of Cosmetology that says no booth renting. And our segment's too short to get into that, but what we did was we said, you know, we can remodel the Sola floor plan and other aspects to meet the guidelines and the regulations of the State Board. So we have worked over the course of almost 5 years, and it's been accomplished. We have 3 locations open in Pittsburgh.
And where are they?
They're in really interesting, diverse parts of the city. The first one is in East Liberty, that incredible renaissance going on there. It's a real point of pride to be contributing, you know, a brand new gleaming storefront on Baum Boulevard.
It's great.
It's exciting. It is so exciting. Second one opened up in the late summer last year in Monroeville. And then the third one opens, well, actually yesterday in Wexford.
Very good. And so this is, I understand it's become one of the hottest franchise concepts in the country, so you really got in on the ground floor.
I did. I have to tell you, though, that my motivation at this stage in my business career is there's nothing more intoxicating than watching somebody, you know, realize a dream. And it gets a little corny, but I'm telling you, that's what my business is. It's helping people realize their dream, finding a way to overcome the barriers to entry, and there are many more than dollars. There's courage, there's a lot to it. So just being able to do that every day, it's fun.
All right, that's great. Well, what a great turn in your career, and a great concept hopefully for a lot of people. Steve Bruner from Sola Salon, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bill.
it. Yeah. Next up, a career school expansion to meet the growing demand for workers with technical skills in medicine. Stay with us.